All right, everyone, welcome back to the Taco Stack Show. I had a lot planned for today and for kind of the rest of the week, but unfortunately, after yesterday's incident, I don't think I'll be able to do some things. So I kind of want to kind of show you guys what I've kind of found in the pallet auction and storage unit that I recently did, and show you some things that I didn't show on camera that I recently found in the past couple days during the holidays when I was kind of cleaning up around here. Now, I do feel a little bit better as opposed to yesterday. Yesterday was very, very rough from about 9 a.m. to about midnight. So yes, a little over 12 hours. I had probably one of the worst migraines nonstop. That is fortunately gone. I'm still very weak. Yesterday I stood for about 2 or 3 minutes and I had to lay down and my legs hurt for about 30 minutes afterwards. And it happened literally the entire day. So I'm feeling a little bit better, but still not 100%. So I was going to take it a little bit easy. I was going to go trash picking this morning, but unfortunately I just didn't make it out. I didn't want to risk it. But I did have a lot of people comment about these. These are mezuzahs. This was in my most recent pallet auction. I didn't know these were valuable, but thank you to everyone who left comments because now I brought it down to the house and they will be listed most likely online. I think I mentioned in the video I was going to sell them for like $2 or $3, but no, like these are about 20 bucks a pop, 15 to 20 bucks. So thank you for that. Thank you for letting me know because there's a lot of things out there I don't know, but the power of internet is awesome. I did want to ask you guys if these are also mezuzahs. I think they are, but they look a little bit different. They're a little bit larger as well. Usually I'm used to these that are very narrow, made out of metal, ornate. These are more of like a plaster. But if these are mezuzahs, let me know, and let me know if there's any more value to these, or if you guys know anything like what they're actually called, like this is a pillar mezuzah or whatever. I would love to know because that's the great power of the internet, and thanks to you guys and girls for letting me know those are actually worth money, as well as the menorahs. So thank you for that. But I think we're going to head up there and see what our kind of goodies we can uncover. I'm going to move some bins around and see what happens. So unfortunately, I can't take Salsa along because there's a lot of broken glass up there and stuff, so I don't want to get her all messed up. But we had a very good night, Salsa. Even though I woke up probably every 2 hours, Salsa was up also every 2 hours. So it's been a long night for us too, but we made it through. Yes, we did. Well, that just happened. Yeah, I guess metal rust over many years. That sucks. Now, add to the projects. After digging through about 5 minutes worth of flea market stuff, I found one of these. That was 50 cents at one point. So I just saved myself $2.59. Okay, hopefully one of these purple ones work. I don't know if they will, but this is the only things I got. So the purple ones are the square ones. I don't know why. Well, I'm not gonna say I don't know why we decide to use all these different kind of screws, but I guess that's just the way life is. So if you're ever in a situation like this where this will not go into that hole because there's paint there, or that one because there's paint there, just go ahead, take a screw like so, and just twist the screw, and it's going to knock out all the paint. Should probably paint that before I go any farther, otherwise that's going to drive me bananas for the next eternity of life. So I don't really have paint, I don't think, but I have spray paint. That might work. Yeah, that'd be alright. Looks as good as new, but really not. This also feels kind of disgusting. It's like sharp. It's like sharp. I don't know how they managed to make... Oh, I got paint on my hand. I don't know how they managed to make metal sharp, especially a handle, but it is. So that's going to probably be a cut. I'll probably have to... I don't know. I don't even know. You don't file that down. I don't know what you would do with that. Also, I have some overspray over here. It looks worse on camera than in person. Doesn't come off. It is what it is. Anyways... we're back over here. You guys like seeing the front of my lawnmower. I had a handful of questions about the box of video games that I had. Somebody said you should open up the Mario Kart. I don't think I opened up this one because I think this is the one they were talking about. It has the wrong game in it. For any of you gaming nuts that want to see games, this is Mario, looks like Rabbids or Robins, Kingdom Battle. So that was in there. I don't think that is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's something else. So that was the wrong game. A lot of the cases, well, I'd say only 3 cases were empty, but a lot of cases had the wrong game in them. But when I put it all together, there's about 3 cases that just didn't have a game. Every single game that I have is completely scratched where I'm pretty confident it will not play. So it looked like a great buy from the video, but being very transparent here, every single game, every single disc, this one probably isn't, but we're destroyed. This one's probably the best condition. It's kind of hard to always show this or photograph it, but they were so heavily scratched, I don't even know if a resurfacer will fix it. But there was probably about 30 games total out of everything. So that was that. I put this aside because I think I quickly looked up placemat, or not placemat, what's it called? Table, I forgot what the actual word is. It's tablecloth, right? But I looked that up, and some of these are worth a lot of money. And when I mean a lot of money, like $40, but it looks like this one might be brand new or never used, which I guess would be the same thing. So I put that aside. These were all Zara brand. I put these aside as well. I know Zara isn't very expensive, but it's one of those fast fashions that was expensive. So I think it should have a decent sell value. If you go to any of the Salvation Armies in the area, and pretty much every Salvation Army I've ever been to, they have a whole section of Zara. So I don't know if that's like a tax write-off from the main company where they donated a bunch, but like you could pick up a Zara dress for like $6 brand new there. They never go on sale also. They have like a red tag, which means it never goes on sale. But literally there's hundreds upon hundreds of pieces of Zara. So there's a lot of that here. I think that's what this is. But I was going to go through this box. I started working on it the other day and I started getting lightheaded, so I stopped. But that was kind of what was going on with the clothes. Moving on. Oh yeah, this is one thing I want to talk about. Thank you everyone who also mentioned about menorahs, because I was completely wrong with the price. But look at the price of this menorah. Is that crazy or what? I did look them up also, and some of them are very, very valuable. So I have to find the rest of them and make sure they're not chipped. But thank you for everyone who mentioned about menorahs being pretty pricey. I thought it would be something kind of like an artificial Christmas tree, which you go to a store or a thrift store and they're everywhere. Apparently they're not everywhere, so they do hold a value. So thank you for everyone who mentioned that. But go ahead and knock out these clothes. I have been donating a ton. Like this is more Zara. I have been donating a lot of it, but the tops I do keep. So like the dresses, the shirts. Pants are a little bit more difficult to sell, so I've been kind of just donating them. I hope you guys don't get offended by that, but I just don't know if these clothes will even sell, because I've never done well with clothes in general at a flea market. The Zara stuff that is not, like, so this stuff is all, it seems like this stuff is used. This is actually pretty nice. This I'll keep. I don't know what brand this is. Well, I'm not going to keep it for myself, but I'll look it up. Barbara Bua. We'll put that aside. I know some, like, I mean, if you type in Zara in on eBay, there's going to be a lot listed, and there's going to be some that are pretty valuable, but I think with the pants, I think it's just going to be too difficult to kind of sell them. Looks like there's lingerie down here, or that's a corset. Does that have a brand? So I don't want to donate this because corsets are something that I never find. So I mean, it's like something like this, which it might be worth money because I literally have never looked up one in my entire life. But does this even have a brand? It's made by Fredericks of Hollywood. So that's not even getting donated. That's the problem with the clothes, is that I can spend all day here looking up every single piece, which I probably should, but this is, I think, Lululemon. That's LuLaRoe. That's Lululemon. It's a beanie. Put that aside. I know Lululemon's a pretty good brand. It's probably worth a lot more a while back. Got a nice looking dress down there. It looks like more possible workout clothes. Block UV. Alright, I don't think that's... There's another one of those dresses, I think. Nope, that's just a... It's like doily. Alright, I know I'm asking for you guys to enlighten me on a lot of things, but this is marked Marius Swim. And I can't fathom what this is. I don't know if this is a swim top. Because, like, what's even here? It's like 2 strips of fabric. Or if this is something else. If anyone out there wants to enlighten me, please let me know. Because I think this might be an expensive brand. This person seemed to have, I wouldn't say expensive clothes, but actually, you know what? I'll save. There's actually one piece at the very end. So it's not in this box. I took it out the other day, and that's why I kind of wanted to show you guys this, is because there might be actually some expensive stuff in here, and you kind of have to go through it. I don't know what brand that is. Beach Freedom? This is brand Carla Coletto. Seems like one of those expensive brands again. $92, $80. It's all for pre-owned. $45, $200. So I guess this one will have to go down to the house. I found some other stuff in there that I looked up quickly, just not to bore you guys. And there's like stuff up there you can buy them brand new for $7.99 on eBay. So I didn't show it. In fact, some of the stuff probably isn't worth a whole lot. Like, this is really, really worn out. Alright, another thing here. This thing has $245 with 23 watchers. This camera. Never can really show the best. Does that kind of look like that color? Look at it, it's got like, I want to say a rainbow, but it's got a bunch of colors in it. Does that kind of look like that color there? This is called a cover-up. It's a cover-up top. I think this might be a cover-up bottom. Let me show you here in a second. This is definitely not a top. This has to be a bottom. Has a waistband right there. I don't even, what would you call this, guys and girls? I don't even know what that would be called. But anyway, it's a very expensive brand. Is that amazing? It's got to be a bottom that says size 40. I guess that can be a top, theoretically. Like the ASMR of the rain. It's pouring here. Yeah, this brand's a good brand. Massonia. If it's ever marked made in Italy, it's almost like, oh, you got to look that up. You know? It's crazy how that's the way it is. Like, if it's certain countries, it's almost like we don't look them up, and then other countries we do look them up because somehow we associate price with certain areas of the world. Is that crazy or what? I think that's nuts to me. Made in the OC. Orange County, maybe? It says made in the USA. It says made in the OC L space. It's giving off big Laguna Beach vibes. This is just all, it's all, oh, there's more of that. The Sony thing. Oh, so this side just, oh, that's got to be it. That's got to be the top. And that is exactly the same thing. That's exactly the same color as the bottom. It's the same brand. Just racking up $100 bills. What brand's this? This one's red. Juicy Couture. Not bad. I'll have to look that up. Some of this Juicy Couture stuff is actually worth money. Another fast fashion brand. I don't even know if Juicy Couture is still around. I think it is, but it's one of those, definitely a fast fashion. Check out this one. This one is Christian Dior, and I'm pretty sure Christian Dior is a very good brand. still actually has a tag on it. Unfortunately, this tag does not have the price tag, so I can't even tell you what it costs brand new, but that's it. Christian Dior Paris. And it looks like it's got all sorts of branding on it. It's the whole front. I assume this is probably another bathing suit. Yeah, it has to be. It's a one piece. That's the hygiene pad. Good to see that on there, I guess. So that's brand new, Christian Dior. Did not look that up, but I wanted just to say it's probably worth something, especially if it still has the tags on it. So almost this whole box I've added to the pile. I have been looking up some stuff. It is amazing, though. Like I did mention, some of this stuff I looked up quickly, and you could buy it brand new for $14.99. Some of this stuff used is like selling for $80 or $100. So the person, I would say, probably bought not stuff that was expensive, but stuff that was just nice looking or good quality. Because some of the stuff that was even $17 brand new, I mean, it looked nice. It tricked me for a little bit. I mean, this is just crazy. IKEA swimwear. Just nuts. Although it's kind of difficult to see, I did just finish up that box, and I found more mezuzahs. So more of these will be going down to the house to be looked up. I've seen some people have sold lots, 8, 10, 12 for like 70, 60 bucks. So I'm going to have to do a little bit more research and find out which ones are valuable. But here's another bag, a clear bag. The other ones were in shopping bags, but a clear bag of mezuzahs. So there's probably about, I'd say 8 or so in here, 6 or 8. Not a bad find. All right, and now for the final piece hiding behind door number 1. I had to turn the light because it's so dark in here. This is why... All right, so I brought it up here because I was going to photograph it. If you guys wondered, this is where I photograph my clothes. The nail was down here. I don't know how it ended up there. Well, anyway, I guess I could keep it up there. Oh, no, I'm not going to keep it up there. That's coming out. I guess it's interchangeable anyway. But yes, I keep my clothes here. I photograph against this wall. For this piece, I might actually have to put it up there, but I thought a little bit more about it. It does need, well, let me show you. So yes, that is it. This is a Chanel dress, and I think this is why it's very, very important to look through everything. I know of clothes, it can sometimes get very boring. This is why I kind of wanted to open up that box today, because I know I had to go through it eventually. It was not something I can just kind of run through really quickly in 1 minute or 2 minutes. I really have to look up almost every single item because this was inside. And if you really want to, I'll let you guys creep a little. You can read those numbers. You can see what the name is on this. This looks as real can be. Very, very nice buttons. But yeah, this Chanel dress. I did do a quick research on this dress, and seems like, well, I didn't know if any sold, but it seems like dresses similar to it made by Chanel will sell no less than $800. So if they're priced between $2,000 and $6,000, obviously the difference here really is the sizing. This one has armpit, I wouldn't say stains, but it has perspiration marks on the armpits. So the reason why I'm not photographing and then listing this immediately is because I think I want to get it dry cleaned. I think if you're going to try selling something for $2,000, I think it's worth it to kind of get it correct and get it the right way. So that is going to be my intention. This was in the pallet auction box. This was in the bottom of a box marked dancing. So it had nothing to do with clothes. It had a bunch of dancing albums. I then thought about it more and more. So I have found jewelry in some of these pallet auctions before. Almost every single time I find jewelry or gold or anything of value, it's never in a box marked whatever that is. So it can be marked clothes and it can have something of value that's not clothes. It seems like they kind of mark everything If it's not very, very valuable, they mark it accordingly. So like dishes are obviously dishes, but any of the stuff that has actual value or something like this, where it's a Chanel dress, they kind of hide in other things and then market something else. That way it probably doesn't get stolen by employees or someone in the warehouse, even though I don't think people would do that. You never want to just write gold bars on a box and then put it into a warehouse. So really, really good find there. That box that we went through today was really, really good. Stay tuned. I have a couple more items or boxes to go through, but I don't know if there'll be more gold to be found. But this box was really, really good. I know clothes aren't really the most fun to go through, but definitely well over $1,000 worth of swimsuits in that box, and we'll see what happens down the line. But it's been fun. Thanks for tagging along for another adventure. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe down below for more pallet unboxings, storage units, and other fun things. I'll catch you guys next time for next venture. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.